We are starting. And we're back with Heroines in the Passing Show. I am stepping out of my little gated community here. It's nice to live in a gated community, but we're going to swing the camera around so you can see a little more of the world and what's happening in it. We've got a place for sale right next to ours, so you can be my neighbor. You can't spend $1 million on a house. That's about the price. It's $1,050,000, I think. So, got a few books in the bookstore here. I'm going to be remembering George Floyd on 3100 14th Street on Monday, May 25th. So that's over. What else we got? Some books in Romanian, it looks like. Fast Like a Girl, Cities of Salt, Wuthering Heights. So, little things for offer in our free library provided by the Romanians of DC. And we are across the street from the Embassy of Albania. It's a little warmish for my Theodore Roosevelt hoodie, Theodore Roosevelt Conservation Partnership to be precise. TRCP.org. Support us by supporting it. It's an idea. Ooh, I've got my sidewalk torn up here, digging a hole. It's a holiday, so there's not much construction going on right now. Interesting little bits and pieces for future archaeologists to know how things got where they were. Primary documentation for historians of the future is what we're laying down here at the passing show. It's just me so far, and that's fine. We don't do this for anybody who's currently exchanging gases with the atmosphere, but if you happen to stop in, that's fine too. We can share with you. Did a lot of writing this morning about the way we hear um, now, and then got up and got out the door after chatting with my wife a little bit about this and that. She informs me that the rarest of star signs is Aquarius, and the most populous star sign is hers, Virgo. I'm an Aquarius, of course. And that suits me to be less um, a number in a rarefied company. Hey, we looked at the newsroom. I tend to stop by here often. They don't change the things in the windows often as they used to. And so I don't get new newsroom stuff. They got a lot of books. So they're closed right now. So you can see some of the titles. And something to think about. There are a lot of books being written. I was given the offer of being part of a book project, which will be based upon our transformational conversations that I've had with a friend. And I backed out of that. I don't know why. Still thinking about that. Why did I do that? Why did I decide not to participate? Well, I was sick for one thing. And I felt like she'd been sick too for a little while. So we basically had hit a skid there. And then, I've sort of fallen away with a lot of folks. And I didn't know really what it's all about. I do know that it's just sort of situational. I do love Substack and its ability to get us connected. But I'm doing more monologuing and writing and occasionally getting back out there a little bit with Virgin Junglist. We've been having some repartee. I was really, really um, moved and grateful that Jesse Paris Smith went ahead and put my Substack out there in the list of Substacks that she thought people might like to read. And I am doing some writing about how you can pull yourself through these times and not get caught up in it, be in the world but not of it. But I think we're of it too. We emerge from the world like leaves from a tree. Something I got from Alan Watts. If you don't know Alan Watts, recommend him. Um, Interesting character, interesting biography, um, prolific. And I'm trying to be a bit prolific myself, doing these video logs. These are just one of many different channels I'm transmitting on from wherever I happen to be. In this case, it's Washington, D.C., crossing Connecticut Avenue. Very little traffic. It's kind of weirdly quiet in terms of traffic. Actually, making a course that is indeed the road less traveled. And stopping the traffic coming up. Nothing is coming up. I mean, that's just weird. It is 9:34. So 9:30 club is underway at the club up ahead, and I am going to just park myself for a while in daily provisions, which will probably be pretty darn quiet, if I'm not mistaken. Being a holiday, perhaps it's not going to be as populated. A lot of people go out of town, and so we won't have so many regulars. And as far as visitors go, I'm not sure many people are visiting us. We're not getting the tourism we were. We are getting this place beautified, though, with the construction project doing an overdecking at Q to the Circle on Connecticut Avenue. It plunges underneath the circle, so that's not going to get in the way. Another chap coming down and up into the club. Saw that psychic, Daniela, in business there for $5 a reading. Can't take long. She knows you're coming. She knows I'm not. So I never have. Never even seen her. I don't know what she looks like. I kind of wonder. But I can wonder. And I'm wandering, meandering in my mind as I talk to you guys. Oh, we got Rachel, Bachman, and Johnny. Here's Johnny, right? Is that the riff? Big bus. Nobody there. Nobody on board. Hopping on and hopping off. Looks like maybe there's somebody down on the lower level. Hard to tell. I'm gonna wrap up the passing show here, I think. Don't want to put anybody on the spot in my place of business. But I'm glad you all joined if you have. Be the change you want to see in the world. And remember, every cent spent to vote for the kind of world we are co creating. Be a good ancestor out here.